All right, guys, and we're back here for round 4, and we have
The Esper mirror.
Esper God Pharaoh's Gift versus Esper Control.
Thomas doesn't know how Fastlands work.
And he does not.
So
This might be ranching.
Nah.
I'm joking.
I've played against him. He's good. He does seem to play on a bit of a budget when it comes to Modern. But I know he owns Gearhulk, so who knows?
He's got
a gifted Aetherborn.
Gifted Aetherborn.
So yeah, so you have already seen the handsome John Douglas earlier tonight, so we all know what he's on. Hopefully he gets a more cooperative draws this time.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see what this Esper control deck is like. It could be like an Esper approach variant, but I doubt it since we see Gifted Aetherborn. Those decks tend to not play creatures. This could just be like Esper good stuff. He's living that Shaheen Sarani life.
I hope it's Esper good stuff. I see 3 planes in his hand, though.
Just 3 planes and a Drowned Catacombs.
That's a lot of lands.
That's a lot of planes.
He's got a Gearhulk, and then he's got an Angel.
Of Invention. This is an Angel of Invention mirror.
What? What is going on?
There's no spells for that Gearhulk to flash
Tell
back.
me there's a Scarab God in his deck.
I hope so.
I do too. If there's a Scarab God in his deck, I won't say that he's favored, but I will say that he's a lot more favored than some other decks against this.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I have here what the people were playing last night, and honestly, I think Thomas might have played this last night in Modern.
No.
So, he was playing Esper Control, and I know there were Gearhulks in his Esper Control deck. I sat next to him one round.
Okay.
So
was he playing Mana Leak?
I have no clue.
Wouldn't that be funny if he was just switching out cards between the formats?
Esper in all formats, man.
Hey, I mean, I can respect that. I can respect that. John, forgetting to
you're back to PT Comp Zach West.
There it is.
Yes, Zach.
The pinnacle of
did play in the Pro Tour Ixalan. He got ranched.
Not by Hall of Famer Anton Janssen.
Yes, his only win.
My only win.
So we have another land here for Thomas. So not exactly what he wants to be seeing.
My thought process is he's got all these creatures in his hand and he has nothing to flash back.
At the Gearhulk.
Yeah, like it's just a 5/6 flash.
John is just waiting for the glimmer to come down, but he's gonna be surprised
when nothing happens.
Yes.
No counter magic
and
no nothing.
John, he has a Vrask Attempt, a Ballista, a Gate to the Afterlife. He's gonna play a Ballista X = 2.
Okay.
So he has 3 creatures in his graveyard right now. Is that 3 or there's a Minister in the top left? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think he wants this to happen. He wants Thomas to block.
Yeah.
And he pings and trades. Next turn, he has the Gate in hand.
Yeah, plays and activates the Gate.
Well, he needs another land and another creature. Oh, that wasn't a Minister. That was a Godfarer's Gift.
Yeah. Strategic planning. Is Thomas playing Godfarer's Gift too?
Maybe.
Could be.
So maybe he's playing like the Esper Godfarer's Gift. The Fabricate trigger on the stack, he is going to use the Ballista to kill this Angel. So
yeah.
Thomas, he should still get his...
He does get
servos.
Yeah. Can't choose the 1/1 counters anymore.
Yeah, you choose upon resolution. Well, you can choose 1/1 counters.
Yeah. It just
won't do anything.
Yeah.
So he still gets the servos. Yeah.
Something.
So... See, maybe he is playing Godfarer's Gift. Who knows? More importantly, when he plays strategic planning, he can put a spell in his graveyard for that Gearhulk to flash back.
You're right. Or
that's what we call synergy.
Or that's it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing else with that.
But here's a Gate, and here's an activation, and
here's a Godfarer's Gift.
Yep, and
there's a large Angel.
6/6. I don't know how Thomas beats this. He could
untap and play Cast Out on the Gate,
or on the Gift,
rather. Sorry, excuse me.
He could also strategic planning into a Cast Out.
Mm-hmm.
Strategic planning into a Forsake the Worldly.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to main deck that, but he could.
These are all possibilities.
He's cycling. I've seen, it was a couple weeks ago, we saw mono white vampires, black white vampires main deck Forsake the Worldly. I don't know why, but it did.
Well,
so
like I said, I don't think this is a mirror. I'm not.
I
sure
don't think so either. I think
think
also Thomas was just Godfrey's Gift was just explained to him, which I'd be very surprised if that was the case if he was also playing his own.
He's playing
copies of
Godfrey's.
Gift
Whoa.
himself.
Explain it to me.
Yes.
So you can do what?
Yes.
You can play this card and get it.
Okay, and then he's gonna untap and play Godfrey's.
Well,
and
shit, why am I not playing that?
Yeah. So Thomas.
That double block doesn't work.
No.
Like to have. I think he. Okay, yeah, you're gonna throw those tokens. Okay. Well,
I mean, the tokens aren't doing much on this board. I think just gaining a 4 life is probably just for the best.
Which, I mean, John's firmly ahead. He's going to get into back another Angel this next turn.
Or if Thomas plays something juicy, he could get back a Hostage Taker.
Something
Feta
juicy.
Pools.
I think
you have to strategic planning here. I don't think a 5/6 Gear Hulk does anything.
I don't even... it does not.
Like it... Sure, it eats a Minister or a Seeker Squire.
You're still
taking 14.
Yeah, you're still almost dead. All right. Another Angel. Another big-ass Angel. All right, and we're going to swing all these. And Thomas is going to go to 1. He's going to block that Seeker Squire.
No, he's going to go 3.
Is he?
Oh, wait, no.
He takes 16.
Yeah, I forgot the Angels pump themselves. I always forget the Angels pump themselves. But he's just going to scoop him up. He knows that he really can't come back from here.
Yeah.
Even drawing a Fumigate would not have done anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He could have drawn Hour of Revelation.
He had the white sources. You're right.
So, based on his scoop, I doubt that isn't his main deck.
We all learned tonight.
Yes. We all learn.
Anyways.
So, what do you think comes in for the handsome John Douglas? Handsome ends in an E.
Yeah.
Mr. Stream Monkey.
I think with John, I mean, he's just gonna bring in Negate and Duress. Well, he's only seen creatures.
That's
so
true.
In his mind, he might just be thinking that Thomas is playing like an Esper mid-range deck.
Maybe that's Thomas's plan.
It could be.
He does not play like non-creature spells main deck, and then just John never boards in his negates or duresses, and then he just gets got.
He just gets got by multiple Vraska's Contempts and
Fumigates, and who knows? I don't know. This build of Esper Control isn't something that we've seen a lot in this standard format, so we're kind of speculating what we're seeing.
Yeah. If I'm Thomas definitely has some sort of negate or something like that on his board.
Yeah. And if he has any kind of like graveyard hate, maybe he's playing Crook of Condemnation, Sentinel Totem.
Sentinel Totem.
I prefer Sentinel Totem.
I prefer
myself.
Crook exiles targets cards in the graveyard.
Sentinel Totem is just 1 mana, and you just get to forget about it until you need it. You don't have to pay mana for it anymore. You still got to scry.
True. That's true. And it costs.
Costs 1 mana. Play on
Yeah.
turn 1 and say go. It's kind of like Relic, except it's not as good.
I like Crook better because it's able to. You're able to leave your own graveyard alone, with for Gear Hulk.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but I don't know that he's playing that.
Well, I think Sentinel Totem might be target player's graveyard.
Is it?
I know. So the Relic effect of Crook.
Could we get that up on the screen, Stream Monkey? Crook of Condemnation?
Well, no. We know what Crook does. We need Sentinel Totem.
Well, do we need Sentinel Totem?
I mean, I don't know if he has this in his board, but...
I guess we could just look it up on our...
little handy-dandy smartphones.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if Thomas... Let's say that handsome John Douglas misboards here a little bit. Not knowing what Thomas
you're
is
right.
playing.
It's exile all cards from all graveyards.
Okay, yeah, so definitely Crook of Condemnation would be something that you would rather have.
So the thing about Crook, though, is it doesn't interact with Esper with the Godfarer's Gift because Godfarer's Gift doesn't target.
It doesn't, but you can sit there and get some creatures out of the way.
It does, however, work against Gate to the Afterlife because you can just slowly pick away at all their creatures.
Yeah. Or God forbid you throw a Godfarer's Gift in the graveyard. You only have 2.
That is true. So we'll see if that's something John is expecting. We'll see if that's something Thomas has.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure.
Yeah, we're just. I mean, these are all guesses, educated guesses.
I definitely want to look at like his list. I definitely like playing these control decks. So if I can play Esper Control, if I can channel my own inner Shaheen Sarani, I'll do so.
He's on Grixis right now.
Yeah, I know. Which, trust me, I also would love to play.
Yeah, well.
He's written a lot of articles on Star City Games because about his decision. Does he want to play Grixis, or the other deck he's looking at is actually Esper Approach.
Okay.
So he played Grixis at the Pro Tour. He played Grixis at the last Grand Prix.
He didn't do bad with the with Grixis at the Pro Tour.
He didn't do bad with Grixis at the Grand Prix either. Has a good teamer matchup.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience playing
Grixis
as well. Is you do definitely have a lot better of a teamer matchup because you do get to kind of just kill all their threats and then counter with some others. So like it's like the blue-black control decks. You do have a better game 1 against them, but you also get access to things like Hour of Devastation, Harness Lightning, Magma Spray if you need it, and then you can also even go as high as Nicol Bolas if you want to.
Yeah.
Were you watching Portland coverage at all over the past weekend?
No.
Did you see the clip online where it was, I think, the 4-color energy mirror?
Okay.
So I don't remember the guy's name. He untaps with Nicol Bolas in play. Plus 2s to exile the top card or the cards of his opponent's deck until he hits a non-land. Hits Chandra.
Okay.
Plays Chandra. Plus his Chandra for a card.
Okay.
Reveals his own copy of Confiscation Coup.
Okay.
To Confiscation Coup his opponent's Scarab God.
Okay. Did he lose that game?
No. No. I'm surprised his opponent didn't immediately scoop. Because his opponent didn't have a board after that.
Oh, well.
And his board was Nicol Bolas on 10, Chandra on 5, and Scarab God.
Well.
That's what we call one heck of a turn.
One heck of a board.
Yeah.
And put it on taps, plays Hour of Devastation.
So we see that wouldn't do anything. There's still a Nicol Bolas on 10.
Hey, first of all, then, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking something. All right. There's a follow-up play.
Then he pluses Nicol Bolas to 12.
No,
and gets a card.
7.
No.
After the Hour of Devastation.
Hour of Devastation says all non-bolus planeswalkers.
Ugh, gross. Gross.
So he Thomas just put 2 cast-outs in the graveyard.
Dead-Eye Tracker.
Oh, this is something that I've seen out of Godfarer's Gift decks, but also just out of the blue-black control decks for the mirror match.
Okay.
It's basically to fight Search for Azcanta. So you just never allow your opponent an opportunity to flip the search, because you just get to keep exiling 2 cards from their graveyard every time and exploring.
Ha!
So this is, I don't know if you remember the blue-black control deck that Oliver Tomiko won Worlds with, or not Worlds, Nationals.
Yeah, Nationals.
So he was playing 4 copies of Glint-Sleeve Siphoner in his board for that, like in that slot.
Yeah.
And before that, it was Dead-Eye Tracker.
He was playing 4 of them?
I don't know if he was playing 4, but like the consensus blue-black control list was playing like 2 to 3 copies or something. You board out all your Fatal Pushes in the matchup because they're just dead draws.
Yeah.
And so you have the option, do you leave some of these cards in and hope the one time you draw Fatal Push is the one time your opponent has this 1 or 2 drop? And if you don't, and they have it on 1 or 2, you just die. You just die. You can't beat it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dead-Eye Tracker seems decent against Torrential Gearhulk and Search for Escanto.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then if you have Glensleaf's Knifeiner, it's like they're never gonna have 2 relevant creatures
Okay.
on the board.
So I'm seeing Champion of Wits, we've seen Strategic Plan, we've seen Cast Out.
We've seen Hostage Taker.
Hostage Taker.
We've seen Angel of Sun. So maybe this is a gift deck?
Sausage Taker is what his new name is.
Let's not do that.
We're going to... Sausage Taker. Okay.
So he looks like he's going to Hostage Taker the Deadeye Tracker is my guess.
Okay.
And then John gets to explore.
And then he's going to cast that Deadeye Tracker
Well,
and affect
if
Handsome
he gets,
John Douglas.
If he gets to untap with it. But if he does get to untap with it and cast that
Sausage
Deadeye
Taker?
Tracker...
Oh, wait, no. The hostage... No.
Would you please just stop? So, John is going to freebooter here. And he has another Deadeye Tracker in his hand that he can play.
He does. He does. And no cards in his graveyard.
But I feel like Deadeye Tracker is a lot better against John than it is against Thomas.
I would agree. Ooh, Fumigate.
Okay.
And Angel of Invention.
That's...
Are we going to see an Angel of Invention?
Probably not next turn, because if I'm Thomas, I really want to... I would just want to cast this Deadeye Tracker. Because it seems like it's just really good against John.
It is, but like John has no cards in his graveyard.
It's true. Just kind of want it, but no. Looks like he's going to play Angel.
Cast Angel.
And what do you do with Angel here? Do you make it a 4/3? Or do you make 1/1s? That it turn into 2/2s?
I think you make it a 4/3 because you're not getting through that Kite Sail freebooter otherwise.
Yeah, and also it plays around John having a Walking Ballista.
Yeah.
Like, if he just plays Ballista on 2 and...
Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk sighting. Still no instants in the graveyard.
That's true. Unfortunately, things with Flash do not count.
Gonti and 2 lands into the graveyard for John Douglas. HJD. And then... So he's trying to Gear Hulk.
I mean, a 5/6 is pretty big on this board.
It is. No. That's a 6/7, my friend.
That's true. With an Angel, there is a 6/7.
That is a
And it's not like he's got the Deadeye Tracker play, so it's not like the Gear Hulk really does anything anyway.
Yeah.
But he does not have the 6th land.
Okay.
So we'll see if he draws 6th land.
I'm wondering what that Gear Hulk is for. Like, we've seen no
We
instants.
actually have just not seen an instant yet.
Yeah, none at all.
So yeah, I'm also kind of confused. Hopefully he has some. Or maybe he just wanted a 5/6 with Flash.
He could.
There are worse things you could play in Standard. So John did bring in the Duresses. He did not get got by the all-creature Game 1 from the Esper control deck.
Yeah.
So let's see what Thomas draws here. It's another Champion of Wits.
Champion of Wits. Pitch that Gear Hulk. That's not going to do anything. In my
Well,
mind.
let's see what 2 cards he draws. If he draws, like... I don't know. He drew Irrigated Farmland and Plains?
Vraska's Contempt?
Or Vraska's Contempt?
Is that what that one is? I don't know. It's hard.
Oh, wait. He should have drawn 3 cards. There's an Angel in play.
Yes, he should
And
have.
that's not an ability he can miss.
Should have drawn 3 cards and gets to play.
Because it just happens.
And gets to play and discard 2.
Looks like that was not an interaction, so did he want to change how he discarded?
Yeah, I would.
Yes, I definitely want that other land.
I would, yeah. I
would
wanna,
discard the Contempt and the... Well, actually, no. I think I'd discard the Gear Hulk and the Aetherborn.
Because of the Deadeye Tracker across the board.
Well, yeah. I also just want this Vraska's Contempt in case like there's a Scarab God coming down for John. Also, it can just get rid of the Kite Self Rebooter and give you access to Fumigate again.
Well, he actually discarded the land and the Vraska's Contempt.
So he likes them creatures. So he's gonna play his own Deadeye Tracker off the Hostage Taker.
Yeah. So, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. You kept the Gear Hulk, but you pitched the 6th land, and you pitched the instant, and you know your opponent has a Deadeye Tracker.
Yeah.
I'm just slightly confused.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's playing towards.
This is important. We have seen an instant from Thomas, so
we have.
do know it's not just a 6/5 or 5/6 with Flash.
6/7 with Flash.
There's not always an Angel in play.
There is right now.
It's true. So he attacks the Hostage Taker, which is a 3/4 and a 4/3 Angel.
Is John Douglas going to triple block here?
I mean,
and if he does, I mean, you're going to kill that Deadeye
Tracker. Is he scared of Fatal Push?
No. I think what he's afraid of is commitment.
So John just took it, which I think is fine. He just takes 7. He's going to mill a couple cards. He doesn't have that many creatures in his graveyard. I think it's just 4.
Yeah. Yeah, 4. He's milled 2 Duresses.
My name has been replaced with Ham Sandwich. Apparently I am now a Ham Sandwich.
I would be more apt to call you Pam Sandwich. It's closer to Pat.
That's fair. Also makes me sound like a character from Archer.
Yeah, Pam Sandwich. Now let him mention that show, copyright infringement.
I'm not copywriting it. I'm just mentioning the name. I'm advertising it. It's a good show, though.
Yes, it is.
So there is now a Godfarer's Gift in his graveyard, and he has the gate.
He does have the gate.
And that Deadeye Tracker is still summoning sick. Does he get enough creatures? Oh, he got enough creatures. And I believe here we're going to see gate, activate, get that Godfarer's Gift.
Oh, yeah.
Hostage Taker, that Deadeye Tracker, or the Angel. Who cares?
What's it like to be handsome and have everything in life?
I wouldn't know. I don't have everything in life.
Yeah. I have neither.
So, what do you get back here? That's a real question. Do you get back just a 6/6 flyer?
I think you just get back a 6/6 flyer.
Okay.
I mean, there's also a world where you get back Hostage Taker and take his 4/3 flyer.
So I think the options are, it's obviously either Angel or Hostage Taker. If you get Angel, that's obvious. You just get Angel. If you get back Hostage Taker, then you have 2 more options. You can either take his Angel, or you can take his Deadeye Tracker. And the way that Hostage Taker works, I believe no matter what,
It'll come back to your side. Yeah, it will.
And that way,
you don't have to worry about it.
Your graveyard is never threatened, and I think I like that better. I don't think he's going to beat a resolved Godfarer's Gift. You've already seen him bin 2 copies of Cast Out from his first strategic planning. So I think just making sure that your graveyard and your combo is safe, while also just getting a 4/4 and removing his Deadeye Tracker from the board.
Yeah.
As I think just the best line of play. I believe, so John just called a judge.
Probably asking
My
about
guess is asking about the Hostage Taker interaction.
Yeah.
I can't see another thing.
Thankfully.
It depends. Can we get Hostage Taker up on the screen? So we can, our viewers can read along at home.
Please, Stream Monkey. Bless us with your hairy knuckles.
Yeah, this is exactly the question John's asking.
Yeah.
And I believe Hostage Taker says return it into play under its owner's control.
Owner's control, yeah.
And if so, this is not the unset. I believe there's an uncard where you become the owner of a card for the rest of the game.
It's the equivalent of like your opponent taking the Deadeye Tracker and you killing the Hostage Taker would come back to you.
Yeah, but it all depends on what Hostage Taker reads. Because if Hostage Taker says like it's controller's control,
it wouldn't say
or whatever.
It's owner control.
Yeah, there's a weird way it could be worded. Although he does go for the Angel, which surprises me a little bit. I mean, maybe if it is like the different ruling, then maybe we'll have to see what Hostage Taker says. Here, I'll pull it up on my phone.
Well, if our Stream Monkey would do his job, we would have it on the screen for you folks. So I'm sorry, he's incapacitated.
So it actually doesn't say.
Wasn't the card errated?
Well, it was errated so that it couldn't target itself.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would go infinite with itself.
Yeah.
And Gatherer is not giving me... So the actual ruling, the wording on the Hostage Taker is when Hostage Taker enters the battlefield, exile another target creature artifact until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield. You may cast this card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. So it does not reference its owner anywhere in the card, which I do believe means it actually would go back into...
I don't think it would go back to Thomas, because once a card has left the battlefield and it re-enters the battlefield,
That's true.
regardless,
it
would go back to its owner. Because it resets. It's a different card. Or it's the card that originally belonged to the owner. Another Kitesail freebooter from John Douglas. It's going to look at a hand of always a Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
A hand of always Gear Hulk.
Gear Hulk and Gifted Aetherborn.
Yep.
Neither of which I would be very scared to see if I was on the side of John Douglas.
Yeah. What I would be scared of is this Deadeye Tracker.
Yeah, so this is one of the reasons I liked getting back Hostage Taker and getting rid of the...
Because now he's going to get rid of the Hostage Taker.
Yeah, he's going to get rid of the Hostage Taker, he's going to get rid of the Gonti, and he's going to get back a champion, but your graveyard's just not safe, and if Thomas finds something like a Fumigate, he might actually be able to get back in this game.
Or if he's able to find a removal spell for that Kitesail freebooter and get back the Fumigate. That is another option.
So like a Fatal Push is a live draw.
Alright, so he's drawn another Angel, and he has a Champion of Wits and 2 lands in his hand. Alright. I'm gonna get in there. Vigilance. Yeah, I don't, I definitely think that, well, we know that regardless, Thomas doesn't have any removal spells.
It's true. I could draw one.
He could draw one. He can play that, he could also play the Gear Hulk, but it doesn't matter because John Douglas has a Deadeye Tracker as well. So he wouldn't be able to flash back the Vraska's Contempt.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with, like... John just has safe attacks here. There's nothing he has to worry about. We'll see what Thomas draws. He drew a land. A land is not going to do it.
Was it a Fetid Pools or a Drowned Catacomb? I can't see.
I believe it was a Drowned Catacomb.
Gifted Aetherborn, Gear Hulk. Honestly, don't think any of these are going to cut it.
No, I don't think so either. So, if he plays Gifted Aetherborn,
he can block another champion that's about to be
block the Angel with his Angel. Block the champion with the Gifted Aetherborn. And he can use the Deadeye Tracker to exile the champion and the minister.
Mm-hmm.
And he would, so if he does that, he would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'd go to 2? No, he'd go to 1.
Okay.
Barring John having any interaction whatsoever.
Okay. I mean, regardless, I think John can get back.
Oh, wait, so I didn't see there was another Seeker Squire in his graveyard. So if John gets back a Seeker Squire and exiles and explores into a non-land, then I believe it is just
Well, he can also just Windmill Slam this Angel.
Oh, does he have an Angel in his hand?
He has an Angel in his hand.
Oh, well... Okay, I said Thomas would go to 1 barring any kind of interaction, but I guess
there's the
antheming his team is interaction.
Yep.
Also, this Explore, if it didn't find a land, I think would have been lethal.
Yeah, I think John just
Wide boards are complicated.
Yeah, well, I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. Windmill Slam this Angel, pretty much in the game.
Yep.
Team gets pumped up +2/+2.
So everything is getting +2/+2 except for that angel, which is getting +1/+1.
Yeah.
He's not even. Yo, he missed his trigger.
How did he miss his trigger? Oh,
he didn't get back into Godfair's gift.
Oh, you're right.
Does that matter? So he blocks angel, blocks champion. He takes. No, it doesn't matter. Well, is that it's 1, 2.
Takes 6.
No, he lives.
6.
1, 2,
6,
3,
7, 8, 9.
4, 5. He lives by 1.
9. Hold on. 6,
I think.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He takes 21 and he gains 4. No, he's dead.
No.
Oh wait, no. Hold on.
So
no,
he takes 1,
takes
2,
15
3, 4.
and gains.
Takes 15, and gains 6.
Goes to 1. Yeah.
Goes to 1. Fumigate is not an out. It doesn't matter because even if he draws like Fumigate, he would need to draw.
He has Fumigate, but it doesn't matter because John's going to continue to return creatures.
Yeah. He will. No, Fumigate actually would have been an out. Oh no, because he
gets back to.
He uses the Deadeye Tracker to exile both Secret Squires in John's graveyard.
But when he fumigates, more creatures are going into the graveyard.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. What am I thinking?
Yeah. Well, regardless, he wasn't going to get past that Godfair's gift.
Yeah. So we during the entire course of all of those turns, our judge was trying to figure out how that interaction with the hostage taker works.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he figured it out. Maybe our stream runner, Robert Meadows, has an answer for us.
I believe it works how we think it works. I don't think it would.
Yeah, I feel like John would get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes to its owners.
Okay.
Yeah, John gets it back.
Yeah. So he definitely, like we said, he should have just returned that hostage taker, taken the Deadeye Tracker, and then he wouldn't have had to worry about the rest of the game.
Well, he also just shouldn't have missed his Godfair's gift trigger.
Yeah.
He got a little overexcited.
A little overexcited, a little overzealous. But anyways, guys, we appreciate having you here tonight. We appreciate your commentary with us as we commentate on them. You know, the caged animals that you see before you, handsome John Douglas and Thomas Desmarais?
I think Desmarais or Desmarais, I think is how you say it.
Esmeralda. Thomas Esmeralda. So, again, we appreciate you having you guys here tonight. If you like what you're listening to or seeing or even feeling, you know, think about becoming a Patreon for us. You know, like, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. Follow us. We also have a, beyond Twitch and Facebook, we also have a website now where we post articles every day and videos. You can go there, and you can also go to the YouTube archives. Remember, it's topdeckproductions.com.
YouTube page is youtube.com/topdeckproductions stream.
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Which are all different. Pull up the thing, make sure we know, because like some are Top Deck Productions, some are Top Deck Prods.
Yeah, Top Deck Production stream for replays, and then Twitter is Top Deck Prods, and Instagram now as well. Remember, you can like, subscribe, everything. Well, again, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you want to ask for deck lists as well, we're compiling them. So check them out on our website at www.topdeckproductions.com /decks for our current list. All right? And you just don't ask for any decks by
Bill Caminos.
Billy
No,
Caminos.
he has one on there. He has like 1 or 2 on there right now.
Does he?
Yeah.
Just don't ask for them. You have to find them yourself.
He gave away the secrets. I'm not sure which one. I think it was Turbo Depths.
Turbo Depths.
Or some modern deck with like Loam or something.
Light Loam.
It involves lands. I promise you, whatever.
Yeah, he's a big fan of lands. He's a big fan of lands. So, all right, that's it. We appreciate you guys.
I am commentating tomorrow with one. I think Connor, my roommate, is gonna be with us.
Ooh, it's gonna be a struggle bus tomorrow, guys.
That's fine. So I will.